Keep doing black media. Keep doing black media. Is Fresh and Fit black media? I guess that's the manosphere. And then before the Fresh and Fit, I did what? Black media. Okay, I will do that. You know, I've been talking to LJ about her and I doing like the way Preach and Alba do a show, but it'll be her and I, and we would be doing reactionary stuff and current events and relationship based stuff, you know, being that we've been together 17 years and got 2 kids, and I've never been away from her longer than, you know, 30 days in the 17 damn years. And how I keep coming home every night, and how it's not been easy, and we got some pretty good advice to give, I'm sure. So we was thinking about doing something like that, starting with the TV show Harlem, and talk about some of that stuff, because it'd be kind of cool to have some more direction with the channel. And she seems open to it. I'm on 88th Street and First Avenue. You are black media. Huh. Okay. I appreciate that. I am black media. Well, I'm living a black life with a black wife and black children, and they're going to a 98% all black school. One might ask, how could you say you're living a black life? What does that mean? Well, let me tell you, I have the greatest answer for that question. If someone was to ask me, Big Elvis, what do you mean you live in a black life? What are you talking about? And I have an amazing answer. I've talked about this once before, and that is, I know what's it like to have to clear my throat to assure the white woman in front of me that I'm not a rapist. Because when she sees me, all she sees is black. I know what that's like, especially in this neighborhood here in the 80s. First Avenue, Second Avenue, Third Avenue, anywhere in the 70s and 80s and 90s on the east side. You're chefing for people, and you're part of the help, even though you're paid really, really insanely, but you're still the help. And you're around these people, and there's no mistaking who you really are. That they will help make it very clear for you. They will make it clear for you. If you're confused, try to work here for 3 months without getting slapped in the face with uh, N-word wake-up call. Boom. Yo, Christopher, you're making me blush. I appreciate that. I sound a little melancholy, but I truly am not melancholy in any kind of way. I'm having a great day, great week, great life. Family's good, wife and I good. Um, Everything seems to be going okay. My kids, regular normal kids. My son had a fight. His like first, well, he'll probably say this is his third fight. But the other ones were where he got punched in the face by like a 15-year-old in the park. Hit him right in his forehead or somewhere. That's because him and his friends they decided to make a fort. They were gonna This certain part of the park was just for them, and he was protecting the fortress. And the teenager, probably goes in that same area to, smoke a little weed or kiss a girlfriend or something like that. And my son was like, "No, you can't get past. This is the fortress. We're not letting you pass. No, no, no." And, my son got aggressive, and the kid socked him right in the forehead. Which I know that was the first situation he had. And then he had another one. I don't remember exactly. Oh, that's right. His best friend um, punched him in the stomach, and then he punched him back. And they became great friends after that. This next issue happened at the bouncy park, at the trampoline park. And so we're sitting outside in the car waiting for them. They do like an hour and a half at the bouncy. They have like tickets for the year. We have passes for the year. And he comes to the car and he's like, Daddy, Daddy, I had to throw hands just now. You didn't see? You didn't see? Because we have our car parked right behind the dodgeball. So where they play the dodgeball, we're on the right on the other side. Our car is parked in the parking lot. You can see right into the dodgeball court. Where outside is completely black and dark, but inside you can see the lights on and you can see everybody bouncing. And he's like, you didn't see it just happened. And I was like, no, son, I'm sorry, I missed it. I wasn't looking up the whole time. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, he thinks that we're like staring all at the jumping. I mean, like, we are, but we're mom and I are conversing, and we're not focused on their volleyball game. Come on. So he's like, I had to throw hands, Dad. I had to throw hands just now. And then he was ready to start crying. And I just pulled my hand out, my right hand over my body and out like a high five. Not a high five, more like a slapping five. High five it wasn't a high five. It was like a slapping five. I reached over and I'm in the driver's seat and I reached over and I slapped him five. Like, yeah, tell me what happened. And it just stopped the crying. He just sucked it up. And he says, that kid right there with the blue shirt, look right there. I said, oh yeah, that huge kid? He's like, yes. I said, whoa, how old is that kid? He said 15. I'm like, whoa. Now I'm starting to get like a little upset. And I'm like, what happened? And he was like, the kid hit him in the face with the dodgeball. And what else happened? I don't remember exactly, honestly. I gotta keep it real. But he said that the kid hit him with the dodgeball in the face and then pushed him back. And he said, yo, you hit me with the dodgeball, that's one thing. But don't put your hands on me. He told him like that. Do not put your hands on me. And then the guy went and pushed him again. And he said as soon as the guy pushed him, he bounced off of that trampoline and just caught him, bow, right in the face. And then with the left, he said he hit him with the right hook to the face, and then the left hook to the face, and then to the body, and the guy swung and hit him in the ear. And he said, look, Daddy hit me in the ear. My ear hurts. It really hurts. And I was like, okay. And I was like, so then what happened? I said, the kid is like bouncing. Nobody's complaining. What about the worker? He says, yeah, the worker saw everything. And I was like, wow. And I was like, you're going to be okay? He was like, yeah, I think so. And I said, all right, take a deep breath, calm down. Please do not go in there looking for any fight. He says, I'm not. And I was like, this is maybe normal. That's why the worker didn't say anything. And the kid is so much taller. The kid is so much older and taller than you. So, So he goes back in there. Now Mom and I are watching and paying close attention. We're like looking. Sorry for making all that sound with the change. My fingers just kept like jingling the change I got over here. What's wrong with me? So now Mom and I are like looking and we're like intensely watching, and we see that kid like left him alone. That he bounced a couple of times in front of him, threw the dodgeball. He threw the dodgeball at Cody, but Cody threw the dodgeball right back at him. And then it was kind of weird because it was like the worker there was supposed to, whenever you get hit with the dodgeball, you got to step out. But it's like he just kept letting them play. So I don't know what that was about. But my son, he got into his first, his real scrap, And I feel so thankful that all those boxing lessons I paid for, I paid $200 a week for 2 summers. It was like but that was per kid. Was that per kid? No, I don't think it was per kid. Might have been per kid, $400 a week. I don't know, but it paid off. These kids know how to throw a punch, and they backing up 15-year-olds. And it's like, got to teach your children how to defend themselves, man. It's important. It's like super important. And I'm teaching them, they're never going to be bullies, because I teach them that if you see someone getting bullied, you got to step up and say, yo, man, that ain't cool. Don't say that. And my son, I need another water. I have cotton mouth. This is my third water since getting my new case. LJ always throws a case of water in the back seat for me. And I wasn't supposed to eat anything after 8 p.m., which I didn't do. Last thing I had was at 8 p.m. The most amazing chicken sandwich. It was a Korean fried chicken sandwich in Brooklyn, right off of McGinnis Boulevard. Oh my God. It was so good, so delicious. I'm ashamed it was so good. But it was within my timeline, 8 o'clock. And ever since then, all I've been doing is drinking water. This is my third bottle since 8 o'clock. And it's midnight now. See? Drinking water. Gonna head home. You're welcome to come with me. Maybe I'll make a left or a right. Maybe I'll go down the block I never went to before. But I make it a point not to follow the same route and become the sheep that's so easy to become when you're, in this town. We all just follow the same patterns all our lives. And I like to get away from the blocks and places that I know, and lately I've been taking you along. I appreciate the ones who've donated in the last couple of days. That was really cool. I got it in Drive, and we're moving forward. Ooh. This is a sativa. My head is bumping. In a good way, though. Seriously. Gotta find out what exactly is this. Jesus. We're going north. This is northeast. And that noise you hear is that bottled water back there making so much noise. Hush. I need like a blanket or something. Or a coat. My coat I could put over it. Sorry if the road noise, like the bumps and the potholes and all that, sound really loud. I'm driving a very old vehicle, not old, but driving a vehicle with 213,000 miles on it, so it needs new everything, I'm sure. I could probably keep this on the road for another 50, 60,000 miles as long as I follow certain rules on maintenance. And I'm laser focused. I can keep this bad boy running properly. And that's the plan, The last thing I need to do is incur a car note. If I can't buy 5 of them, I'm not getting one. That's my new plan. If I can't buy 5, then I'm not getting one of them. The car world right now is really crazy. This car I'm driving is worth like $5,000 with 213,000 miles. So normally this car should be worth like 2,500. Fully covered, so that's good, you know. I don't want to take any chances of liability. And then the more cars you have, it's easier to get full coverage for all of them. It's kind of crazy how you spend a lot of money with one insurance, one car, but if you have several cars, your insurance goes down. It's like, who is the world out to truly protect? The have or the have-nots? That's the Bronx on the right. They're rebuilding, making a city over here. It's all that Agenda 2030, UN initiative, smart cities. The Bronx is popping right now. That's a recreational center. Used to be, I believe, part of the bathhouses back in the day before the AIDS epidemic. And then they renovated them and hooked them up real nice, and they charge, I think, 75 for the year. And they have this pretty cool rec center, and the pool is pretty nice, I heard. I had a membership there, I think from 91, not 91, 94 to maybe 97. And then I stopped going because it just became like, it was like going to a damn jail yard recreation. Everybody there was like dudes from just coming straight from prison, trying to be intimidating. It was just like, let me get out this gym. And that's Harlem Hospital to the left. Let me call my boy real quick. See if he'll come down. I don't have his number logged in, so I would have to look at my old phone. Where is my old phone? Oh, I found it. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I'm back. I was just calling a buddy of mine. I was like, yo, come downstairs. But he didn't pick up. Most people used to texting. Hold on. All that traffic is for the George Washington Bridge. sorry about the no sound. I was on a couple of phone calls. So forgive me for that. Yeah, I was just taking a call. Yo, you can take calls while live? Yeah, I just did that. Live kind of like pauses at least, so I don't know. On that live. That's all double parked cars we just drove by for that bar that was there to the right. I'm gonna lower the window. It's 50 degrees in New York City. It's the warmest day we've had, or the warmest evening we've had in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So you can walk up these stairs or walk up these stairs to some more stairs to go up into this area here, which is amazing and cool. Look at that. How cool is that? Huh. Thank you. You are appreciated. Checking out this little channel on YouTube. I'm going to say goodbye now. You are so appreciated. I love you.